everybody, welcome to a new video. I know it's been quite some time, but we're back and we're going to do some cool stuff. Pretty much, if you've seen by the title of this video, we're going to Santa Pod. Yeah, that's tomorrow, and we're going in this. We're going in Tom Ford. So yeah, let's get on with the video. So like I said, going to Santa Pod tomorrow. Tom Ford had some maintenance work done. 2 brand new tyres on the front, as you can see. Tomorrow it's going to be washed and hoovered out, and then it's going to go to Santa Pod. And I'm going to make a video on that, so yeah, it's going to be good. So let's move on to Project Dollar Class. Oh yeah, here's Project Dollar Class. There have been some changes to this car. Mainly being the roof. If you look at the roof, it's a sunroof. See, it's got a nice bead of sealant around it, and that is because basically the roof leaked. It just leaked, and then it just kept leaking so much that eventually it got into the car, made the car soaking wet inside. So we just had to seal it up because it's the best thing to do. Because basically what happened was, the pipes would, if water was to get in, there'd be pipes which would run down here, down and out of the lake. There should be a hole in the wing where the water all comes out of. But all that pipe had eroded away and just rusted, and now it was just rust. And it was basically just going down the A-pillar and into the car, which wasn't good. So we basically sealed the roof up, and now it's bone dry inside. Now also, if I just show you inside as well, with the door, this is the switch that controls all the seat stuff, but not just that, it also controls the indicator, the mirrors, the windows. Well, basically this one, and that one on the other side. That one is worked by its own seat control over there. So yeah, and the boot opening switch. So the boot opens, but you can do it by that switch, and that switch just didn't work. And all the mirror stuff didn't work either. Even the stops from Mercedes, where if you put them into reverse, the mirror would dip down. That didn't work either. And you couldn't adjust the seat because all this didn't work. But now it does. So that's good. So apart from these though, the only change is in the back. This tablet up here has had a bit of an upgrade. It now works off OBD2, which is basically all the car's ECU stuff, which is actually pretty cool because it logs miles per gallon, speed and revs, and all sorts of other crazy stuff. So it's cool to look at that stuff in the back of the car, and obviously it's a code reader, so if anything was to go wrong, we could read the codes and then say, right, so we need to fix this. So apart from that though, and those little things, Project Dollar Class is the same as it was left, apart from the sealer on the roof and the control panel on the other side. So let's just go and have a little look around the C2. So here it is, the little C2, and just like the Mercedes, there's literally nothing to it. Literally nothing. All it's had is oil, diesel, and other little maintenance stuff, and a wash. So C2 is, like I just said, exactly the same as it was, but apart from the tailpiece. The tailpiece has changed, that's pretty much it. So yeah, let's move on to Tom Ford. So, Tom Ford. Again, no differences apart from some maintenance stuff and some repair work being done. Inside, as you know, it's still the same. It's still got the Sony audio system. The leather seat that you saw was fitted, and it's actually all packed to go to Santa Pod right now. So, so it's pretty full in the back. Like I said, it's new tyres on it, which is pretty good. let's just have a look under the bonnet. You can see, well, you can't see, but I'll tell you, the HT leads over here, plug leads, whatever you want to call them, have been replaced, and also have the spark plugs. That is due to in the cold mornings, like even in these, like, it's like summer now, but still, like when it's not like the sun's not very warm, it's not warm outside. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, when it's not warm outside, the car used to misfire, so it would judder like forwards and backwards, and then eventually it would stop. But one day it just did it, and it just did it really bad. So we replaced the spark plugs, and that didn't fix it. So we then replaced HT leads, and that did fix it. We were thinking then it would enter the coil pack, but we did notice the coil pack had been replaced. But I think it was like a second-hand one. But glad to know that wasn't the problem. It was spark plugs and HT leads. We don't know about spark plugs, but they are replaced, so that's a peace of mind. And another thing with this engine is it loves to burn oil. But what my dad says, it burns more oil than petrol. And that is due to the PVC valve. And basically it's a valve inside the manifold. And usually they get clogged up and the oil just then has nowhere to go, so it just burns. So it should at least reduce the amount of oil being burned. But it is a bit of a job, because you've got to take the manifold off, and then you've got to do all sorts of other stuff, which I don't know. Is it going to be fun? Is it not? Well, find out, because I'll make a video all about it, and hopefully we should be doing it after we come back from Santa Pod. But the car seems fine. And another thing that happened with this car pretty recently, the engine started pinking and rattling like a transit van. Now I didn't update you on that, but basically what was happening was, when we were pulling away, if you don't have a transit van sound, it's basically really rattly. Well, that's what this car sounded like when you pulled away. It was like rattle, 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 and then it would just stop after like changing it to third gear. But eventually it just kept rattling and rattling, and what we were told to do was put at least a bit of like shell, like, you know, shell V-Power stuff, put some of that in every now and again, and it stopped. So, and also we also have a feeling it was the fuel that was put in, because it also pinked. It used to like reduce the throttle. It's like when you put your foot on the throttle, it would make this noise, like obviously like a pinking noise. It was the fuel going into the engine. So yeah, that's it. But now it's stopped because we have put the shell fuel in. We put more Morrison fuel in it now, but every now and again we do put some shell in it to make it not pink, so which is good. And also another problem we've had with this car is with the lighting. I'll just do that now. So here is the driver's side indicator, and as you can see, it's working. But at one point it wasn't, and that was due to the socket that the light plugs into just decided not to work. We tried everything. We tried the multimeter, we tried different lights, and tried everything. It just didn't work. We tried a new earth, and that, well, it worked, but not for very long. So we put in another socket, but it's not the right one. So we've had to do a few bits and bobs to try and get it to go in. But you can see the bulbs in there. You can see some of them, but you can definitely see that it works. Let's just get the key. There you go. So that's another problem fixed. So, but now I think Tom Ford is ready to go to Santa Pod. So yeah, got the bonnet now. So yeah, that's that. So now you're probably wondering, where in the hell have I been for all this time not making videos? Well, basically, I have been doing the Duke of Edinburgh's Award, which has taken out the time for me to do videos. As you know, I always used to upload on a Wednesday, but I'm doing voluntary work on a Wednesday. And I've now done my 2 expedition trips on the DV. So, yeah, hopefully everything should start to return back to normal now. Should hopefully soon start uploading videos on a Wednesday again. If that doesn't happen, I should hopefully start uploading videos on either a Thursday, like today, or a Saturday. So it depends on what I'm up to, but yeah, I should hopefully get a video out at least once a week, if not twice. So yeah, that's that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.